Welcome to Math 1324. I'm your teacher, Chris Martin, and I will be with you on this journey this semester. In this introductory video, I want to give you some basic ideas about the class, mainly just the bare bones of everything. First off, this is in D2L, where you will find everything you need for the course. The course is 100% fully online. You never need to leave your home. Homework is worth 40% of the grade. Your midterm, about halfway through, is worth 30% of the grade. And your final exam is also worth 30% of the grade. And that's where your grade comes from. Just those three things. All your homework during the semester, one midterm, and one final. And we'll talk a little bit later about everything as far as the homework, midterm, and final can be found in MyMathLab. And we'll look at a few more details in the syllabus. But all homework and the two tests, everything is due by December the 12th. So you can work at your own pace, faster, slower. Just make sure everything is done by December the 12th at midnight. That's a Saturday of that week. Now, during each section, what you're going to see is there will be a PDF file where I've worked out the homework. So you can see exactly how to work each problem along with some theory from the section. There's also a link to a YouTube video where I talk about my thought process in solving the homework. And we'll look at that in a moment under the course schedule. As far as the textbook, you have two options. You can get the physical book along with MyMathLab Access, or you can just get the MyMathLab Access, which includes the ebook as part of the Access. So if you like a physical book to look through, that's fine. But the most important thing is you have MyMathLab Access. You'll also need the class key. You'll need that when we go to register for the class. And so let me copy that and let's go look at MyMathLab. Alright, so we're here in MyMathLab. And let's say, we need to register. We are a student. Okay. Remind me later about pop-ups. Okay. And so in this portion, it's going to need our email address, the instructor's course ID, and if you have an access code, you can give it, or you can buy the access online, which is probably much cheaper than the bookstore. Okay, so let's say we needed to register now. See right there, enter the course ID. Okay, so let's do that. Let's enter our course ID and see what happens. See, then it's going to ask me to create a account. Okay, so we could either sign in or create it, but notice it shows over here that yes, it is taught by me, and it is Math 1324 for the fall. Alright, so let's come back out of that, and let's just take a little look here at MyMathLab. Let's sign in. Once you are registered, you'll have a username and a password. And let's see. What you'll see when you get inside. So hopefully you can see this a little bit. Let's see if I can shrink it up a little bit. Because I want you to be able to see this. All right, so here is our particular class. And so when you click on it, all right, you're going to see assignments. That's the important part, where all the assignments are for the class. There's a grade book to see how you're doing, and this is the thing which is the e-textbook. All right, so let's come back to where we were at now. All right, so that was MyMathLab. Let's look at the course schedule. All right, come on, course schedule. All right, so here's what the course schedule looks like, and this is under the content. So what you're going to see is each week where about you should be in the class. So week 1, the introduction, and section 2.1 on functions. So you can see there's worked out homework, and then there's the YouTube discussion of the homework. Let's take a look at what the homework looks like so you'll know. And so what you see here is each homework problem. I've written notes for what's going on, how to get the answer, what I'm thinking about, and how to do things. The YouTube video, you can hear me talking about the process. So there are lots of ways for you to do well during this semester. And then around the 7th week, we're going to review for the midterm. The midterm will have a sample in MyMathLab. It will have unlimited tries, and you can practice it until you're very familiar with the midterm. The real midterm is exactly like it. Same number of problems, same kind of problems, same wording. The only difference is the numbers are changed. And on the midterm, the real one, you'll have 2 tries per question. And then at the end of the semester, we'll have a final exam sample where you can practice in MyMathLab. And then the final exam, you'll again have 2 tries per problem on the real ones. Now in terms of the homework, if I didn't mention this before, the homework in MyMathLab has unlimited tries. You can work the homework as many times as you want to get the best possible grade. So you can work it once, and if you make 100, great. If it takes you a few times to get 100, that's okay too. But that's up to you how much you want to work to get the best grade possible. All right, so let's see what else here. We talked about that, the syllabus. Let's look at that briefly. The syllabus has our class, who I am, and the textbook, the course description, learning outcomes. Here we talk about the homework and the grade. So again, homework has unlimited tries, so you can do it as many times as you like. Sample midterm, sample final, exactly like the real tests, just the numbers are changed on the real test. All right, and so let's see. As far as the important thing here is the last day to withdraw for the course is November the 9th. So if you withdraw before that time, you would get a W on your transcript. If you don't like the classes that you signed up for and you're visiting them the first week, if you make a change, there's no record you ever took the class, and you even get a partial refund. So make sure that you like where you're at the very first week. If you're lost or struggling, ask lots of questions. I am here to help you. So there are lots of ways you can get help. One way is here under collaboration. There is a discussion list in our course, and you can post your questions here. Questions about the book, questions about the homework, questions about policies, and I should answer you fairly quickly on the discussion board. If I don't, maybe another student sees it first and answers it as well, but there's lots of ways for you to get some help. If, for example, we're covering a difficult topic and you think, hey, could you make another video in more detail on something? Then let me know and I can try to make more information available so that you can do well in the course. So I think that about covers it for the bare bones of the course and where to find things. I think it'll be a great semester. I know you will do really well, and good luck.